Hello, people. This is Shanyata Rose, and I'm here with another lesson. And this is on sexuality, which I think is something that I've been feeling for a long time. I've been getting channeled messages on some energies that are toxic in sexuality in our community. There are a lot of people giving their sexual energy freely, and it's time to become aware of how that affects us. So here's one person and their body. Here's their sexual self. Doesn't really matter what they look like. And here's another person. Oops. Damn it. I need to find a way to have video footage above my works. Two people, they like each other. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? And there's something energetically that happens when you sexually create chords with another individual. This looks like another face right here. Very big happy face. So person A has all this energy inside of them in their sexual space. This could be other people. This could be fantasies. This could be trauma. And this other person also has energy in their sexual space, which could be the same thing, but different things. It could also be fears, desires, and unconscious material. But what happens when we engage in another person's sexual space is we energetically fuse all these energies, whether it's other people, fantasies, trauma, fears, desires, unconscious material. All these energies mingle together, and you bring them into your energetic body. And so what was once in this other person is now inside of you. And what was once inside of this person is now inside of this person. And it gets very confusing because you're mingling sexual energies amongst yourselves and bringing that into your energetic field. Why is this important? This is important because A, you want to keep homeostasis inside of your energetic body. B, you're bringing unconscious I kind of failed at that word. You're bringing this person's energy inside of you, and you're not aware that this is happening. So the whole like free sex, free energy bonding thing doesn't work because it lowers your frequency as you take on other individuals' energy. It's like a virus or a energetic compound, and a lot of the time we're not even aware of it. So what happens when you're stable? You're a tree, a stable tree, happy tree, and you take on someone's sexual energy that's not you. This tree gets smaller. It gets compounded, impounded by energies that most people are not aware of energetically, and so they react in ways they're not aware of. How can we shift this? Sexually, if you really want to connect to someone, if you have love and light and an understanding of someone, if you first connect from the heart space energetically, and you clear the energy of all past people from the sexual space, and this creates a different kind of sexual bond, because you're not just going from here, you're going from here to here to here, and it creates a connection that's deeper than this. I get frustrated sometimes because there's a lot of casual sex going on, and there's a lot of programming that has to do with sex. And this is often due to people's trauma. This is often due to power imbalances. This is often due to a fear of looking into sexual history, which makes an individual stay in this arena and only want to relate to another person on this level and not this level. The only way to have a healthy sexuality from the heart space is to acknowledge all of this and to transmute it and to clear it from the sexual chakras, which I can help you with if you want to do a energetic healing with me. There needs to be a shift in human sexuality in the coming years, because when you mingle one person's this with another person's this, you're creating this. It becomes almost more impounded, confounded, rigid, stuck. It's like it's like a domino effect. If you add and 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 add, it creates more. The only way to transmute negative sexual energy is to stop being attracted to energies sexually that lower your frequency. Even if it intensifies your arousal. So we're often attracted sexually to energies we're accustomed to from the past. So if somebody had a traumatic experience from the past sexually, they might, or even not sexually, it could be like, could have to do with family or not being accepted, or mother not loving, or father being abusive. When we get older, we tend to translate that traumatic energy into sex. If we don't work on this energy, the sex that arouses us only amplifies this energy of grief and sadness, and we're not aware of why we're going down. Why is our frequency lowering? Pornography is an interesting thing, because in women, most women in pornography are taught that value is low, and men resonate with power being high. So how does the divine feminine and the divine masculine heal this sexual wound? Well, the divine feminine needs to recognize her value. She needs to not settle for less than she deserves. The masculine needs to recognize his worth, not encumbered by any reflection, but from within. Worth not from a reflection of a woman, but through recognizing his emotional worth, through vulnerability, and the acceptance of the emotions that are non-acceptable. Sorry about my writing. This is hard, holding a camera and doing this. Through the concept of being a man. Through being a man, you have to be strong. You have to not acknowledge your emotions. You have to push them aside. This is a belief that is not working anymore. For men need to acknowledge their emotional validity. They need to acknowledge it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to not have power all the time. Because only through accepting that complete power is only capable through overpowering someone else. Just as men are often taught to overpower their own emotions, this pattern is not working. So through the acceptance of emotions in men, through the acceptance of value in women, we can shift this and potentially have an energetic sexual connection that is based initially from the heart space, and then it goes this way. If the man has a little peigne, it's supposed to go this way. It's supposed to go this way. It's not supposed to go like this. Anyway, this is my conceptual, emotional channeling on sexuality, and I hope it helps you. May you be well, may you be happy, and bless you all.